on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn, pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill, I made it too, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa. Moon above me, understand, and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. I am slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn, pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill I made it through. Yeah, it don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand, and say a prayer for me.
And we're live. Welcome back to Singcaster. Let's get into the Fey. Hopefully it will actually... Come on. There we go. Perfect. Boop, boop.
Yeah. I missed y'all.
I know. We're back. All right. Well, Shepherd, this is your show.
And so it is. Let's change the audio a little bit. I don't like what I'm listening to. Let's make it a bit more fun. Good evening, guests, ghouls, and creatures in the audience. I am the shepherd of this story. I know it's been a moment. I had to collect my own energies. But I ought to recap you real quick what had happened the previous 3 sessions before we continue. For those of you might be confused. So let's zoom out a little and allow me to present you some background before we begin this story. For those of you who are new to the table, this world is populated with 2 large land masses, one of which is known as, oh my god, my brain just deleted everything. Alicia, where are you from? What the
Oh, I'm from Raisana.
Aha, yes, I knew it all along. The country of Raisana, known for its thick forests and moist swamps. And then on the other side of the world, we have Zulan, a arid world known for its mining and constitutional monarchy. Both of these continents have been at war, well, a pseudo-war you could call it, for a long time. But fortunately, something broke the boredom. A new continent appeared. Smack dab in the center of the world, in between the 2 continents. This new world was full of interesting creatures and valuable materials not found anywhere else. It became a target for all those who wished to escape the Cold War and those who wished to spread their banners to new lands. So a proxy war began. It did not go well. The creatures of the island ran everyone off except for a few, who created a safe haven known as Singcaster. A beautiful, fortified island, or town, connected via a freshwater lake leading out to the ocean. The city itself is run by a council of 5 known as the Five Mind. One of which is actually the parent of one of our party members, but we'll get to that. In the meantime, we should take this moment and introduce you to these party members. First, there is Yvaith Windroar, an elf rapscallion who worked in the services of Callista, owner of Callista's Cures. And then there is Elitzia Montcroy, who is currently rooming with friend, he's been gone too long. Lawrence, yes, I remember. And then we have Erisea Verna, who is constantly living in the shadow of their mother, member of the council. The party joined together to become something more, to find money and find a goal in life. They went to the bounty board and picked up a job. That job took them into the Fey, where they had collected plants and fought myconids. But one of their members was not brave enough to continue, and so the party was reduced to 3. But not for long. As a young, spry, dragonborn-esque creature known as, known as Snaac. I should look at my own notes before I begin. Those party members, now totaling 4 again, went into the sewers and fought off rats to protect a little fey rabbit creature. Then they traveled out into the wilderness to make a negotiation with some of the local townsfolk in order to retrieve some lost items and find the whereabouts of missing persons. And from there, my photos got out of order. But from there, they met Baraus, a tiefling whose party was recently destroyed by creatures they were soon to encounter. After battling what they thought was going to be just a few jackalopes, ended up being some tar-like creature, which they took the corpse back to town to show to their wizard friend Balhadur Morthak. He informed them that that creature was known as a boggle, and that it shouldn't technically exist, but then again, this entire island shouldn't exist. So the party was offered a secondary job in their adventures, and that if they were to help investigate and find out what is going on with these creatures, as well as returning the corpses to Balhadur for a scientific study, it would be paid very well. And that catches everyone up to date to where we are in the adventure. And so let us transition from one board to another and begin our journey yet again into the Fey. So, give me one moment as I transition and pull everyone with me. It's been a night since you had seen the party last, just one, and they are all waking up and beginning their daily routines. What would Evaith be doing this early in the morning? The sun has just begun to rise, people are getting to work.
Evaith, after the night we had, Evaith honestly might have been out at the bars a little too late. Probably crashed at Callista's again, just because it's like an open door policy. So probably waking up a little later in the day. I hope we didn't plan to meet up because I'm going to be late.
And then Elitzia, what was their morning?
Elitzia sleeps very late indeed, and takes quite a bit of time to make sure. Wrong access. This is me talking. Elitzia would have slept in very late and then take her time, like getting ready in the morning, getting that ponytail super sleek and fabulous. Just sort of puttering around, making sure that her outfit is very clean for the day. Just because she's an adventurer now and like trying to be tough and everything like that, she can still look wonderful and fabulous, essentially.
Interesting. Baraus, Where are you this morning? Or afternoon, as it might be.
He got up pretty early today. Paid respects to his last party. Probably did a jog around town to clear his head, and then opened up with some morning beer.
Morning beer it is. Do you have coin to spend, or are you drinking on a budget?
He has a little coin to spend.
All right, so then you are in the fancy tavern. And then we have Erisea. What is your morning like?
Erisea would have gotten up fairly early. First, they would have made themselves a very hearty breakfast. Some eggs, some bacon, probably some veggies to go along with that. And then they would have gotten to work making sure that the armor that they bought recently, that they're super excited about, is nice, polished, well oiled, making sure that their sword is nice and clean and sharp, ready to go, because they are just rearing to go.
Excellent. So upon receiving your new equipment and getting geared up, where is Snaac?
Assuming that this is like the day after our little shopping trip from the last
Yes.
session, Snaac would have spent much of the day, if not the entire day, down in the sewers looking for that engagement ring.
So, Snaac, who created a secondary objective for themselves, used their investigative skills to see if they could locate the missing wedding ring.
All right. That is a 10 on the die, plus my investigation, which is plus 3 for a 13.
It's a bit dark and difficult to navigate down in the sewer, but spending the entire night looking for it, you do eventually find a small silver ring with a blue gem embedded into the top of it, and suffer 1 point of exhaustion in the process. And now, it's been a few hours. Erisea has been prepping for the morning and waiting for the rest of the party. Baraus has begun drinking already, and Giant Snake has been waking up late, and Elitsia has gotten dolled up for the day. Where did the party plan on gathering?
I would think that Elitsia would be meeting Erisea probably at the blacksmith to go pick. I believe she has something to pick up as well.
Ed?
If I remember correctly, it was
The umbrella.
The umbrella. The parasol, thank you. It's not just any sort of common umbrella. It's a parasol that
Yes.
doubles as a staff? Wand.
It's a
Correct.
staff. It was a staff that you click
It was a
down
staff, that's right.
and pops out.
It was a wand that was attached to a longer rod, thus creating more of a staff-like object, with the added bonus of being a fashionable umbrella when the button is pressed.
Parasol. It's a parasol, thank you.
I don't know if we're meeting up or not, and I don't even think it's necessarily intentional, but I can easily see Evaith ending up at the same bar as Barrow. Is it Barris or Barrouse? I want to make sure I say it right.
It's Baraus at this point.
Barrouse. Okay. I feel like they are not intending to, but they're probably going to meet there
All
for
right.
breakfast beer.
Along the way, there are two different things that you notice. One is there is a new shop stall set up next to Callista's Cures. An interesting-looking hooded figure, very hairy arms, selling various potions and brews. Not like what Callista sells, for that would be a bit rude. And some precious metals, and pieces of sand crystallized.
Huh.
The other thing you notice is, although very busy this morning, Callista does give you a nod and asks if you can return later this evening to talk about a possible job.
Oh, 100%, for sure. 100. Yeah, I'll come back later.
Other than that, I will teleport you using the
Thank
power
you.
of teleportation.
Great.
And then an exhausted Snack also. Oh, wait, that's the wrong place. You didn't go to the blacksmith, you went to the tavern.
Yep, Snack's feeling a little peckish after a long night of searching.
So let's see, Snack and Browse, and then Evaith. The three of you are enjoying a snack and drink.
So, y'all didn't plan on being here, did you?
No. No, not at all.
I don't think we did.
Wait, were we supposed to?
Barrows shrugs.
No. I just kind of figured I'd pick up where I left off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, but were we supposed to be meeting? Where are the other two? Do we know? Are we supposed to do something today?
Well, I'm assuming we bought all the supplies for something.
There is a very long sigh. We were going back into the swamp to investigate them devilish critters.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I got it. I'm with you. I got it.
Right.
Meanwhile, back at the shop, Erisea and Elitzia are receiving their equipment, and Lador's thanking them for giving her an interesting job to tackle.
Oh, thank you, darling. It is lovely. I couldn't have imagined it better.
Oh, but thank you as well. It was an interesting job, and I liked doing it.
Yes, I think it's going to make a fine addition to your whole ensemble there, Alicia.
Oh, thank you. And that is very shiny armor you've got there.
Thank you. I polished it this morning.
Well, should we see if we can find the others? I don't know where we were supposed to meet, but in the little bit that I've known Evaith, I have a sneaking suspicion I might know where they are.
I know exactly where Evaith is. Judging by the events of the last day or so and how tired she is at the tavern.
Perfect. I could go for a little refreshment. Shall we?
At 11 o'clock in the morning? That seems a little bit hasty, but sure.
Oh, is that not acceptable in my culture? That's fairly typical.
Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's a little bit early, but to each of their own, I suppose.
How was your morning, darling?
Well, it was mostly spent polishing this armor and, polishing my sword. It takes a long time to really achieve that mirror finish.
You know what? I was going to say something, but
What?
nothing. But when I just have never. The mirror finish threw me off. It threw off the whole joke, so never mind. Don't worry about it.
I don't think I quite understand what you mean. I was just polishing my sword. It required, it needed to oil it and then rub it vigorously until it starts to shine. And then you take a finer cloth. And finish finish rubbing it,
Yeah, no, keep going.
and then eventually, you know, at the climax of your rubbing,
Yep.
you achieve a mirror finish.
Well, if you ever need help with that, I would be more than happy to join you.
Well, I don't think that, your parasol needs polishing necessarily. Maybe a little bit of varnish.
Well,
Oop, we passed it.
oh, thank you. So here I was distracted by the thought of you polishing your sword.
Yes. Thinking back on it, it was a great start to a morning.
I imagine so. I think it's in here, right? Am I going in the right place? No.
You
got
in
lost.
front of a place?
I went into the wrong building. There we go. Maybe.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I got distracted. I haven't learned my way around Singcaster yet. There's a lot happening here.
See?
Oh,
I
hey,
told
what's
you.
going on?
Oh, hi.
Exactly where I
Elitzy, you
knew
look
I'd
a little
find you.
flushed. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm totally fine. Eliseo was just explaining how he polishes their sword in the morning.
Yes, it's quite an involved process. I could show you if you'd like.
Maybe not in public, darling.
Why wouldn't I do it in public?
Weapon baron laws.
Right, of course.
Don't want to break those or indecency infractions.
So,
I don't really know what's happening here. What?
I think there's a secondary meaning that I'm completely missing out on. So, friends, everyone all rested up and ready for some more adventure?
Sure.
Maybe after a second ale.
Yeah, do you always yell this loud? And then why do I not? Do I know this about you? Are you always this loud?
I've been awake for about 6 hours.
Can I get another one over here to go, maybe?
Yeah, coming up.
Oh, I'd love one for the road as well. Thank you.
I mean, if you have it, perhaps like an orange juice? Some kind of fruit juice?
We've got pumpkin and we've got apple today.
Pumpkin juice does not sound good. Apple, though. I'll take apple. Thank you.
Alrighty. Here you all go.
Thank you.
All right. That'll be a total of 4 silver for the lot. If you are taking the drinks with you, you will have to pay an additional 5 copper.
It's on me today, darlings.
Are you sure? I mean, I was covering the finances.
Oh, I thought I'd just, as a little treat.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
And Alicia will just put down a whole gold.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, so Barouse says we're going to the swamp. Do I remember agreeing to this? No. Will I go with you all? Yes.
Could find some more of those horrible fiends to fight.
Horrible feed. Oh, money. Yes. Okay. Yes. Money.
Not what I said, no.
We're getting
That's what I
something
heard.
ridiculous for them, right?
They were
Probably.
offering quite a bit for them, if I remember.
Yeah. That Dragonborn has deep pockets. I'm very curious about where this relationship goes. Also, I might have an errand I gotta run later, so if y'all want to head out that way now, let's get this knocked out.
Oh, you have other plans?
I mean, as much as I adore you, I do have other things to do.
Right, right. All right. Well, is there anything else? Have you all eaten? You've eaten, right? Snaac?
Yep.
Everyone? Evaith?
Evaith just holds up the tankard.
That's not a meal. We've gone
Oh.
over this.
Barras also holds up his tankard.
See? Yeah. 2 against 1.
No, it's made with wheat, but that does not make it food.
It's basically it's a whole meal in a glass.
I mean, I
Yeah,
also
the
had a
way you cook your
charcuterie
food.
board while I was here, so
See? Barrows has the right idea. Evaith, you have to eat something.
I think if I look really closely, there's like some solid chunks floating in there. So there you are. It's like a stew.
Wow. There is that. You know what? We don't even have to worry about this. We have an adventure to go on, right?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Please
Do you have
don't do
anything
this.
to go? Something like a,
Please don't do this.
I don't know, like a stew in a cup?
Oh,
No?
I
Or an
recommend
oatmeal?
the bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll.
Oh my god, what is happening?
On
It's
a
a lot
roll.
easier to
Evaith,
carry,
it's on
yeah.
a roll.
Just like I am. See ya. Bye.
All right, we'll take that. Thank you very much.
All right, 5 copper for the to-go food.
Yes.
If we sneak
There
away
you are.
fast enough, he won't notice.
Thank you. Well, I can here. Here you go.
She hands you one to-go meal.
Where did the faith wander off to?
Thank
It's this
you.
way.
Have a good day.
You as well. Thank you for choosing Green Hill.
Oh, there she is.
Oh. Evaith, darling, wait up for us.
Oh, yep. Just stretching the legs, getting some sunshine,
Of
trying to
course.
avoid being mortally embarrassed. It's fine.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Over here.
Have your
To the swamp,
food.
to the swamp, to the swamp. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
As they step out into the sunshine, Alicia, and should have done this earlier, is going to now pop open her new parasol and shade herself. It's very fetching.
Oh, fancy.
here you go.
This is so much more comfortable this way. The sun is quite bright, and I am... it's hard to see a little bit.
I mean, it looks great.
Thank you.
Just
As
wait
long
till
as
you
you
get
are
a.
wielding this item, you will not have disadvantage from superior dark vision.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just wait till you get a job going out to the desert.
No, thank you.
Pretty sure there are no deserts on this island.
I mean, do you know that for sure, though?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way.
Faith, how's the sandwich?
I don't. What sandwich?
I gave it to you.
I don't remember that.
You're gonna waste my 5 copper?
Why would you spend 5 copper?
Because I care about your well-being, Faith, and you need a good, strong breakfast for adventuring.
I can't. I really can't hear you over the sound of the blood rushing in my own ears. Okay, let's do
Get that
this.
checked out.
You may
Yeah,
just want
okay.
to put it in your pocket. You might get hungry later.
Okay,
Sandwich
okay,
plus
okay,
pocket.
okay. Yes, I put it. Evaith will put the sandwich begrudgingly into their pack, huffing as
I'll
a
be careful
teenager
out
would.
there.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, and have a good day.
You too.
Oh wait.
And we are heading to the swamp, you said.
Yes.
Then we will transition to this map, but it is not nighttime. Bleh. And we summon. And we place. There will be a quicker version of this one day, I believe.
It looks so different in the daytime.
Yes. As soon as you enter into this area, led by Snaac, a trio of small arrows land right in the ground in front of you.
Oh,
What?
Who goes there?
Snaac would like to check one of the arrows to see if any of the markings are familiar. Like, maybe if they're consistent with a hunting party that from his tribe.
Yes, this is the equipment used by your family and friends. It looks like it came from the direction of the hunting cabin built into the center.
All right, hold on, I got this. Snaac will take a step forward, and he will let out a short bird whistle, which is what they use as like a kind of like a signal to communicate with each other when they're hunting.
Tuki.
Yes.
Ceasefire! Sorry! Suddenly the tower is crawling with several dozen various sized dragonborn creatures akin to Snaac. Snaac, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Quit shooting.
Alright, sorry, why are you with people?
We're investigating the area. There's some strange goings-ons going on.
Come on up! It'll be easier to talk.
Alright. Don't shooting us no more. And Snaac will turn to the others. Alright, listen. The others are a little bit jumpy around city folk, so maybe don't no sudden movements, yeah?
Hey,
Copy that.
Snaac, is this your family?
Yep. This is my tribe, my clan.
oh.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Any faux pas that we should know about? You know, things that would be like culturally insensitive?
You'll find out real quick. And
Lovely.
Snaac will start making his way towards the watchtower.
Helpful. All right.
You are greeted by a pair of familiar faces. One of them needs to not look like that anymore because Snaac looks like that. Stand by, please.
Oh.
Need a different... That. There we go. You're met by a pair of familiar faces, Snaac. One of them is your friend Snips, and the other one is a familiar bodyguard friend of yours named Sneed.
Oh, down here.
It's good to see you. You've been gone for almost a 10-day.
Yeah, you know how it is in the city. Gotta play by their rules.
Is this part of their rules? They have to come to our house?
Not really. They're helping me investigate some odd creatures that have been showing up in the hunting ground. I don't suppose you've seen anything unusual the past few days.
Well, I would start with this. This is particularly unusual. You said they're helping. Are they helping?
They're supposed to.
That's a new thing for me. Well, I'm not entirely sure if anything unusual has happened. Well, again, besides this, you can always ask the chief and see if they know anything.
Is the chief in, or are they out somewhere?
My chief's upstairs, at the top right now.
And are they available for meeting? Or are they busy?
Well, I typically think the chief is always busy, but I think they're available for talking.
Out of character, which one is the smaller one here?
The
Snips?
The smaller one is, the smaller one is Snips, and the taller one is Sneed.
I appreciate it, Snips. I'll go up and see if I can get any information from them.
Alrighty, now please remember to keep an eye on your friends, although they are allegedly helping you. I don't think most of us will be comfortable letting them move around all willy-nilly.
Yep, I've told them no funny business.
Very well then. Welcome back.
And I think with our conversation concluded, Snaac will begin leading the others up the stairs.
That's not a thing.
You all notice that there's quite a lot of these creatures. And the more you notice them, the more you realize that their features are a bit different than the typical dragonborn of Zulan and Raisana.
It is so nice to meet all of your friends, Snaac.
Oh, yeah. Stand behind me,
Oh.
like right over here,
Of
where
course.
I'm pointing.
Thank you.
Who are these people?
Hello, Chief. I apologize for arriving unannounced. This is a bit of a unique situation that I've come to you with. As you can see, I have brought these city folk with me to help investigate some strange occurrences that have been that we've noticed in the hunting ground in the last day or so. I was wondering if you could provide any information on anything unusual that might be going on in our territory.
Unusual? Like what?
Well, we were here the other night looking for some herbs, you see, and I had
You
warned
didn't
them.
stop and say hi.
Well, it was also very late at night. I figured everyone was asleep. You know, didn't want to wake everyone. And I had warned them about the jackalopes, and we did encounter jackalopes. We encountered this strange creature, almost like it was made of tar or something. One of the city folk called it a what was it called again?
It was a boggle.
A bogle, or something like that. That was their word for it.
Bogle. I've not heard of this bogle. You said it looked like a jackalope. And why are you telling them about our hunting ground?
Well, in all honesty, they've done all right by me so far. So I should at least warn them about any potential dangers that they might run into here.
Very well, then. We do trust you to make those decisions. Greetings, party members of Snaac. I am Snooze, chieftain of this tribe.
Hello there. My name is Erisea Verno. Pleasure to meet you.
He nods.
Laetitia Moncroy. A pleasure.
You look like the sun might hurt you.
It's not my favorite, no. But, how did you know?
I practice medicine, and you have been squinting since you've come up. I'm assuming that your vision is either just bad, but you are very young, and so something else must be coming into play.
Yes, well, I thought that having the parasol open indoors would be rude.
What?
It's a city folk thing.
Very well. What about you?
What about us?
What is your name?
I'm Evase.
Hmm?
Pleasure to meet you, Barrouse.
You look familiar. Have you wandered through this swamp before?
Maybe once or twice on job.
So anyway, to business. In terms of things that are unusual, there's one or two things that I might think of. One of which is that the Pudlins have begun moving through our territory. No hostilities, of course. But they seem to be trying to get away from something. I doubt it's just the folk from Old World, but they aren't exactly the easiest thing to trust. Another thing we had noticed is that someone is harvesting quite a lot of bellflowers lately. We've been keeping an eye on it since the last few days. Several harvests have gone missing. But other than that, well, the jackalope have not been around that much lately, but it is not their season, so I wasn't expecting any. If you had seen some, you said that they were disguised as the jackalope, these boggles.
Yes, they appeared to take the form of them, but then eventually, when we disposed of it, they reverted back to their true form.
I'm sorry, can you turn your microphone up by any chance?
How's that?
Excellent. What was that? I'm sorry, I had something in my ear.
You should really see this shaman about that. I was saying, after we defeated the creature, it reverted back into its true form. It was a little thing. I think it had like little wings, oily, almost like a tar substance on its skin.
Well, that explains the residue.
It would have been adorable if it had not been so disgusting.
Well, so you said that it turned back to normal when it died, right?
Yes.
It sounds like its ability is something that requires some form of concentration. You could possibly try trapping a live one and breaking it of its illusion, interrogating it if it has that capacity.
I'm assuming if it knew to take the form of something that was native to here, then has to be a little bit smart at least.
That is likely. And possibly something native as well. Something we might not know of. I don't travel very far outside of the hunting grounds these days.
Well, then it's new to me too, because I've never seen anything like it.
Interesting. Not a good type of interesting, but interesting nonetheless. Well,
Going back to something earlier you said, Chief, do you have any idea what people might want with these bellflowers that have been going missing?
I'm not entirely sure. They're not edible to most creatures, and they do provide medicinal properties, but mostly just for the Pudlins. As far as I'm
sure
aware,
no
there's
one's,
not many
taken 'em.
uses.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't have to. We could skip that part. And maybe we could focus on the slime jackalope things, the little demon dudes.
These demon dudes, I can try and help keep an eye out. Our people can set out a few traps. Do you know if they can be caught with a simple rabbit snare or net trap?
Well, we've only really seen the one, so unfortunately, all of our information about it is what it can do in combat.
We also don't 100% know if they only turn into these rabbit things, right? Like, theoretically, could it turn into anything?
Probably. I mean, if it can shape change, you know, we can just go around and start catching things and bring them back here and try to interrogate them.
This ability, do you know whether or not it is a spell or something natural? I know I'm asking a lot of questions you might not have the answers to.
Do we know that? Do we know that, y'all?
I might. Let me think for a moment.
We did, if I remember correctly, there was an odd smell when we found this imp thing, this boggle.
Smell? Like what?
I don't know, it was disgusting, though.
About the same smell as rotten eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a little
kind of.
sulfurous. You
I
know.
thought it was just part of being the swamp, but maybe it was also associated with this boggle?
Sulfur is not much of a smell around here. That's something more akin to the central areas, where the mountains begin to rise.
Oh, yes, I remember now. The smell was like sulfur and brimstone. It was distinctly fiendish in scent.
Fiendish? Like they had a rude attitude?
No, fiendish as in a creature from the abyss or the hells. No. Anyone?
I don't know of what you speak.
They kind of look a little like me.
Are there more of them in your world?
Well, from what the shaman said, they're brought into this world, so I don't know.
Your shaman says it was brought in, so it was created or summoned?
By something very powerful indeed.
It sounds like you might have an enemy,
Us?
but it is not
Why
us,
us?
and not anyone that I know of. Oh.
Oh, wait. We have an enemy or Baraus has an enemy? Because that's kind of two different problems.
Well, our people haven't been attacked by these oil demons or whatever.
Not attacked yet.
Big Guy's got a point. Even if they haven't attacked us, the fact that they're disguising ourselves as our hunting quarry may lead to problems later down the line.
True. And we will be on our guard. We'll keep an eye out in the swamp for them if they happen to be found. I will let you know. If you find them out there as well, let us know anything else you learn. Something that might be able to keep us on the advantage should they try any shenanigans in our tribe.
Will do. Now, I think I remember you saying that something about residue.
There was an oily residue over on the edge of the swamp a few nights ago. Some sort of combat happened. Not entirely sure what. There were no remaining bodies, but it seems like it might have belonged to the body that you had created.
Anything since then?
Not since then, no.
Well, then it might be a place to start then. What do you
You
say we
have-
go and take a look at that little area, see if we can find any more clues.
Sure.
You got it.
Yes, and I don't have any net or a cage of some kind to start catching these things. Would you happen to have something like that for us?
You got hands, don't you?
'Cause I'd rather not touch them with my hands, thank you.
I've got the gore bag.
I can kinda, sorta. It's not a net. I don't know what I'm saying. It's something else entirely.
Well, otherwise, if you need equipment, you can trade with our hunters. But otherwise, we'll not provide much assistance beyond that. This is your jobs, not ours.
I say we just wing it, right? Like, we've been doing okay so far.
Your
I'm just
wings?
thinking,
You can
trying
fly.
to catch something like that with its teeth and probably sharp
you
claws.
worry so much. It'll be fine. Come on,
All
we
right,
got
you
this.
can
We
catch
got
it then.
this.
Winging it has worked just fine
Fine,
for
I'll
us.
catch
And
it
also,
then.
no, we can't fly. Although I kind of, well, it's close anyway. It's more like floating. Not quite the same thing, but you know, equally fun.
Adventure!
Before you go, Snaac, if I may have a word.
Of course.
If I may have a word in private, that is.
Your camera person has to stay on them, so can't move very far.
You said they are helping you.
At
How
the moment,
long
yeah.
have you been working with them?
I want to say day, maybe two. I kind of just happened upon them in one of their eating establishments.
Back in the town that they come from?
Yeah. What's it called? Singcaster. I think that's the name of it.
Singcaster. These people, they treat you well inside the walls.
They seem to think that I'm one of their dragon folk. It's worked for me so far.
I suppose that makes things a lot easier if their perception mistakes you for something normal to them. Is this good for the island?
This lot, I haven't gotten any bad feelings about so far. I run into like maybe one or two people I've had some reservations about. I don't know, it's a bit of a mixed bag at the moment.
Very well. Let us know what your judgment on them as you travel. If they are not good for this island, we know what we must do.
I know. I'll keep an eye on them.
Be safe.
And you as well, Chief.
Barouse, you don't look like those oily things, just for the record. Like, not making it weird, but I'm just saying, like, you're much easier on the eyes. That's all I'll say. And you're not oily. And you don't stink. Those are like 3 positives.
Russ smiles a little bit and. Well, thank you, Vay.
Whatever.
You're
Do you want
not
this
bad.
sandwich?
Oh, I'll go halfsies on it.
All right. Fair enough. I'll split it with you.
Hi,
What the fuck?
I had a question. Sorry, I don't think we've actually been introduced. My name is Erisea Verno, and I'm a friend of your friend, Snaac. And well, I was just wondering, do you have anything that we could use? Perhaps like a net or a cage of some kind that we could use to capture some relatively small creatures?
You have trade.
I could trade.
What will you give for a net?
What seems reasonable to you? I've gold, silver,
Gold what?
gold coins.
Your money has no use in our tribe.
Really?
Things, that's what we trade for.
Yeah, things.
Yes.
Even if it's not used for currency, you could melt down the gold and
A single
something?
coin the size of a human thumbnail is not worth a lot once you melt it back down. Plus, we don't have much use for gold. It's too soft.
Yeah.
What about copper? Copper has a lot of uses.
You have iron bark? Or that shiny armor? Or maybe those boots?
But is there anything I can do in exchange? Perhaps there's some kind of material that we could gather while we're out adventuring and
Pearls! Pearls!
there.
Bring us some pearls and I will trade you hunting supplies.
Oh, but
Yeah,
we need
pearls.
them. We need them now.
Well, so do we. Tell you what, I will give you one net now because Snaac has not eaten you yet, which means you are pretty trustworthy. You will return with a single pearl at least within 4 days.
I've never actually seen a naturally occurring pearl. Where does one find those?
Clams. We'll find clams.
Yes, clams down by the ocean, or where the ocean washes into the river. Small clams. You snap them open, and sometimes inside their spit solidifies into pearls.
Pearls.
They're used for good magic.
I see. How rare are these pearls? Like, am I going to spend days looking for a pearl, or how big?
Well, hopefully not more than 4 days.
I don't know.
What are you
Eve,
doing? What? What?
I'm trying to procure. Do you think a net is a good trade for a pearl that I have to find?
No.
Are you
No,
sure?
I don't. Yes, I'm sure.
All right, no deal.
I'm not saying it's not fair,
No
but
net?
we have other things that we can do.
No net, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are not looking very good.
All right, thank you for your help.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
People
What?
are weird.
What
yeah,
are you
you're
doing?
weird.
I don't want to have to touch the boggle, and I feel like it's going to be my job to do that.
Oh. Poor Erisea. You don't have to touch it.
I'm just saying, it's going to be alive and scratchy and bitey.
Yeah, well.
Big guy, we're all alive and scratchy and bitey.
Yes, but I'm not trying to contain you and hold you down. You know?
I have no comment for that.
Nope, none whatsoever.
All right. So where is this little splotch of oil, Snaac?
Well, I'm assuming the chief was referring to where we found it the other night when we came here to get those bellflowers for the Pudlands.
Is it just me, or are those things like a little bit cute? I think they're kind of growing on me a little bit.
Which sings?
Growing on you? Where?
Those little mushroom people.
No, you have one growing on you?
No, it's a turn of phrase, Snack. It's a city folk saying. Don't step in the mud. Oh, wait.
Alright, I think it was around here.
The party
Yes.
returns to the scene of their well, not exactly a crime, but the scene. There's a small stain of dried and caramelized oil from their combat previously, as well as the acidic burns of the bell plant from the ground when it's spilled.
Evaith is going to start trying to poke around this area and see if there are any more traces of a similar substance, maybe?
Using the oil as a reference material, Faith begins either investigating or using their survival wits to see if they can find any traces of additional oil.
Can Snaac
Investigation or
assist
survival?
to give Evaith advantage?
They may.
Okie dokie. So 19 plus 4 is a 23.
Upon looking at the nearby surroundings, you can Evaith notices a small trail of oil streaking towards the northeast. Judging from that direction, Snaac informs them that it's heading back towards the center of the island.
Okay, well, this is probably fine. It's probably fine. Nobody panic.
Well, now that you've said it, I wasn't going to panic, but now that you've said it, I feel like I should panic maybe a little bit.
Small amounts of panic, yeah.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We just gotta... Snaac, we go this way, right? You said that way?
Yep.
Think of it this way. Think it's not dangerous. It's just like money we haven't gotten yet.
Is that what we're telling ourselves, or is that what you're telling yourself?
Listen, I'm fine, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Evaith, darling, you have never led us astray yet.
Oof. Okay, well, give it time. All right, so are we heading out?
Yeah, I was just, what are the odds that that thing right there is one of those?
What?
The very large centipede-like thing.
Shepard, would Snaac know what that giant centipede is if it's like native to the area?
Snaac would know that this is a giant centipede. Native to the swamp, like the alligators and toads and bats.
Does anything look different about it, or does it just look like any other giant centipede that he's seen?
Using their knowledge of nature, Snaac ascertains whether or not there's anything strange about this centipede.
Okay, now I believe I'm exhausted, so I'll have disadvantage on this. There we go. With that 6, that's going to be a 7 total.
There doesn't seem to be anything unnatural or strange about this centipede, although it's a bit larger than the others. It might be the strongest one in the area.
No, those are here around here all the time. Usually a little bit smaller than that, but just don't get too close to it. You'll be fine.
Those are pretty rad looking, actually. That might be useful.
What are you gonna try and catch it?
Nope. Let's go!
All right.
And whereabouts is the party planning on heading now?
I'm thinking that Snaac will kind of like lead the party around the hunting ground, kind of combing the area to see if they can find any more traces of the boggles.
Using survival or investigation, everyone can make a check while they travel through the swamp.
Alexia will watch studiously how Snaac and probably Evaith are combing the area and try and copy what they're doing. My apologies. Using which of her
investigation or nature or survival.
All right. Well, Snag is still a little bit tired. He got a 9 on his survival roll.
9.
Let's see. I rolled an 18.
I got an 8.
11.
As the group laps around the swamp investigating the area, Alicia notices that as the trail continues northeastward, it eventually reaches a spot. Where's my flashlight? There it is. Eventually reaches a spot in the northeastern corner of the swamp where it is met with several other streaks of tar, as if it was a gathering of more than one boggle in the area, only one of which traveled into the swamp. The others retreated back to the northeast.
Well, this isn't my area of expertise, but it looks like, and I could be mistaken, it looks like there were more than one, but only one headed in this area. The rest are back that way towards is how, let's see. She sort of points out and points in directions and says, they're that way.
Excellent.
I just followed my nose. It is quite smelly.
Okay, so we keep going that way, or what are we doing here?
Well, if we want to find more boggles, I suppose we head towards where we think they came from.
Shepherd, does Evaith think that they will have time to get back to Callista if they pursue this endeavor? How far out did we travel?
Evaith takes a moment to use their insight in this situation.
Okay. Insight 16.
Evaith can assume that although they had started the day a little late, so long as the creatures aren't too far away, they would be able to return in time. However, there is no way of discerning how far these trails lead.
Yeah. Okay, alright, well, let's get the show on the road, right?
Yes, the sooner we can catch these things, the less chance they have of harming people. I also can check up and see if we have a good idea of the general area. I can sense and see if they are nearby, as I did last time. So remember,
By all means, please.
that's a very limited range,
Well,
so it's better to wait until we have a general idea.
well, I mean, generally they're that way.
It's not really at a distance. It's more like in a radius around me.
Oh. Okay, so
Yeah.
then we gotta keep going, right?
Yes, I mean I could check if there are any left here, but
there's an actual trail. We could literally just follow it.
yes.
Following the literal trail, I request one party member to make a perception check to keep an eye out for the party, and the other one make a survival check to follow the tracks.
Well, since I found the tracks in the first place, perhaps I could be the one to keep following them?
Sure. I think Evaith notices that Snaac is feeling a little run down, so Evaith will keep an eye on everything else.
Oh,
Excellent.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled twice, but that's a 22 for perception.
that was a dirty 20 to follow the trail.
The trail has been followed, and 2, 3, 4. There are a party of 5. There we go.
Ooh.
After a few hours of following the trail, the streaks begin to spread out in multiple directions, leading into a decayed woodland area that eventually leads them to one of the old settlements that was run out of in the early days of the New World.
Wow, this is a little bit terrifying. Kind of run down and is that a scarecrow?
Hey, it looks kind of neat.
There's something about this place that sort of reminds me of home.
That's a scary thought.
It's like half built. What if we just like moved here and started our own town?
Well, it's half built because it got run out a few years back.
Well, yeah, because they sucked. I don't know.
We have a perfectly good town already built, and do you know how to build things? Because I don't.
It's okay, I guess. All right. Okay, so where are these trails leading? Which way are we going?
Well, I could.
Shepard, where did these trails lead?
The trails split off in multiple directions. It looks like 2 of them followed the main road, and the other 3 trails lead straight into the woods directly ahead, scattering throughout the foliage into the town.
Well, it looks like there were 5 trails altogether. 2 on the main road and 3 just straight ahead.
Well, seems like now would be a good time to try that ability then. See if we could pinpoint them.
All right. Shepard, while Arisea does this, does that perception check carry to this area, or could Evaith look around to see if they can physically see any of these creatures or any movement?
The perception was to keep an eye out for any ambushes or shenanigans on the road. Now that you are in a new location, Evaith can look around.
Okay. Uh, 19.
19. What exactly were you attempting to perceive?
Any movement or any like physical signs, not a trail necessarily, but do I see any of these creatures?
You do not see any of these creatures either in jackalope or boggle form, but you do sense a little bit of movement in the foliage ahead. There's also a light source coming from one of the buildings in the center of town.
Okay, Rest, did you pick anything up?
Arisea feels quite a lot of fiendish presence in it's a 60-foot radius, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Some of which is coming from the scarecrow. Others are just lingering in the soil.
This whole area is just gives me horrible feelings. But mostly that scarecrow right over there.
Okay, well, listen, I don't want to freak you out or anything. Don't panic again. But there's definitely a light on up ahead, so we're 100% not alone.
That's
you
weird.
keep saying don't panic, but everything you say after that makes me want to panic just a little bit. It's sort of conditioning me to want to panic every time you say don't panic now. Just to...
Would it help if I said you should 100% panic and then say something not scary? Is it better the other way around?
Don't think either of those are good. Maybe just no prefacing. Just say, hey, I noticed a light over in the distance.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're definitely not alone. There's a light on, and there's something moving up ahead. It's fine.
Was it the scarecrow that was moving?
Was it, Shepard? Could I
It
sense
was
that?
definitely in that area.
It was definitely over there. Do you think, can we talk to it?
I've never heard
Worth
of a
a
scarecrow that
shot.
moves.
Nothing about this conversation makes me feel at ease at all.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna go try and speak with it. Maybe it's...
Keep a
it's
distance.
fiendish, but...
Don't get close.
Hello? Excuse me,
Oh.
Mr. Scarecrow? Or Miss Scarecrow?
The scarecrow spins on its pedestal and faces towards you. No facial expression, a creature made of straw, but it does move and sway ever so slightly.
Yes, hello. We're on the lookout for some boggles and other creatures here that seem to be attacking our party. Would you have any idea where they might be?
Okay.
One more time. You're breaking up. You're tired. I could help you rest, maybe.
Shepard,
Yeah.
if this creature makes any sudden movements, Evaith would like to prepare to change into a creature and assist Arisea should this creature become hostile.
Theoretically, what would that creature you turn into be?
Theoretically, it would be an elk.
Noted.
Also, Elitzia is going to sort of dig through her memories and, think back on all of what she knows from back home and see if this seems familiar at all.
Make an Arcana or Religion check.
Okie dokie.
While she is doing that, Snaac will ready his short bow in case he needs it.
Would be a 9.
A 9.
Mhm.
This does seem to be a byproduct of some of the experiments done in Raisana's ruling family's basements, but it was poorly. It's been poorly reconstructed.
Cool. We love that.
Love that for us.
Yep.
I could help you rest.
Get closer.
Being attached to those sticks like that for days on end doesn't seem very comfortable. I could help you down.
Yes. Help me.
All right.
Rest, don't do that. Or what are you doing?
I was asking for help.
Okay, am I the only one? Really, am I the only one?
I'm not.
I don't
I'll
think
go
you'll.
in.
It's not a great idea. It seems like something that well, I don't know what it's going to do because it sort of came out wrong, and when that happens, it tends to be a little unpredictable, in my experience.
Help me.
All right. I will
Just be careful, darling.
ready my shield then, and I'm gonna need to pull out my sword, and I'll cut you loose. Don't even worry about it. It'll be great. Here I go.
As soon as Erisea gets within touching distance, their charisma was tested to the utmost importance.
Charisma. I'm very good at that.
Oh my god.
We're not using that roll. We're using the one in Talespire.
Okay.
So
It's a
the
much
audience
better
can
roll.
see it. It's a 19. The
Erisea.
one on D&D Beyond was a 1.
Erisea feels a strange sucking sensation coming from the center of their chest as the straw from the hand of this scarecrow touches their skin. It seems as if it was attempting to rip your soul out.
No.
That's
An
incredibly
initiative
rude.
was struck.
Sure was.
It sure was. Wait, was that an aggressive action?
Ooh.
Well, once we finish rolling the dice, we will let everyone know what the fuck is going on.
That sounds good.
Ooh.
That sounds good to me.
Shepard, would an initiative roll be considered a skill check?
It is considered a skill check, yes.
All right, then I will roll with disadvantage. That is.
Let's see, look out the way. All right. Did anyone roll higher than Barrows?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. Probably not.
All right, Browse. Then I see I'm missing 2 initiatives,
I rolled a 4 because I suddenly forgot how
4?
to open up the chat.
and then that person.
That would be a 12.
Well, okay. Bam, 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 bam. So let's put in some music. Oh, that's a little too much.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Is it too much
intense.
though? Because it feels accurate.
It needs to be a bit more on the creepy side.
Oh, that's fair.
There we go. The scarecrow attempts to grab hold of Erisea, allowing Evaith to respond, and anyone else with a prepared action.
Didn't prepare anything.
Yeah, Evaith, seeing it reach out towards Ress, morphs into a giant,
Totally an elk.
Totally an elk.
totally an elk. A giant elk, the same horns that she typically wears on her own head, and it is this tinted red color. It's very clearly her signature. But yeah, that is locked and loaded.
An wild elk joins the battle. Snaac, did you have a readied action, or did you just pull out your equipment?
I had readied a short bow attack.
Let loose.
Okay, I can't clear out my dice tray for some reason. I don't know what's going on with this.
If you right-click the dice on the bottom.
There we go.
There you go.
That is a 12 on my shot.
That is a hit.
All right. And I believe since Erisea is in contact with it, that would activate my sneak attack damage.
That it does.
Alright, so first up, it's gonna deal 7 points of piercing damage and 2 points of sneak attack damage.
7 piercing and 2 sneak. Although the arrow pierces directly into the chest of this scarecrow, it seems that the straw is not as damaged as flesh would be. That being said, the scarecrows then act, enraged by the fact that it could not trade places with Arisea. The scarecrow lashes out. Struck. Rolling a 19 to hit.
Oop.
I'm assuming that hits your AAC, Arisea.
Yes.
Dealing
Yes, it does.
5. What is this? Slashing. 5 slashing damage, and then a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You become frightened of the scarecrow until the end of its next turn. In the meantime, motion is seen in the background as more scarecrow begin to move towards the party. Help me! Help.
Oh, good. There's more.
Help. 60. Yar. Barouse, it is your turn.
As part of my move and like interact, I'm going to pull out my Browse pulls out his quarterstaff, and he's going to sprint over here to accost this one. Does a 23 hit?
Strikes.
I'll say I'm two-handing this one. 1d8 is 3. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Likewise, with the arrow piercing the chest of the scarecrow, you slam into the chest of this, but being that there are no ribs, no internal organs, it did very little.
Huh. I'm going to use my bonus action to spend a key point and use patient defense. So I am now dodging.
Excellent.
But that is his turn.
Feel free to select the end turn button on the top of your screen.
There we go.
Arisea, during your turn, you must use your full movement to... Oh no, you just cannot move closer, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Oh. Okay. Maybe you're. Oh, you're an elk now. Okay. Hit it. With disadvantage. So that's well, it's probably that one.
The panic setting in Arisea causes them to swing wildly, barely cutting a single strand of straw off of the scarecrow.
These things are terrifying. Why did you let me come closer to these?
Frustrated elk sounds.
I have no words. Chris has no words.
Snaac.
Alright, Snaac seeing as they have very few other options, Snaac is going to take another shot at the scarecrow that is attacking Erisea. Let's roll the die there. Okay, that's a 19.
Hit.
Alright, I think this one I'll just roll the 2d6 and all. The first number will just be the piercing damage, and the second will be sneak attack. Alright, so that's going to be 10 points of piercing and 1 point of sneak attack.
Very well. Again, the arrow piercing and hitting what apparently is the wooden center frame of the scarecrow. It does damage, but not a lot.
And then, Snaac is going to... How big is the little brush that's right in front of Snaac?
For Snaac's size, it would count as half cover.
Alright, Snaac will move up and kind of take cover behind it then. And then that will be his turn.
Elk.
Totally an elk's turn. The elk will paw at the ground a bit and then start charging full speed at the scarecrow in front of Erisea in an attempt to mow it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta see if I hit it real quick. Oop, that might not work. 10.
Charging quickly towards the scarecrow, the elk loses its grip, footing a little bit, and slows to a walking pace before it makes contact with the scarecrow.
Oh no. It's fine. I'm just gonna get as close as I can and bear down on it and attempt to get its attention as best I can. That is all I can do.
Alicia.
All right. Alicia, a shadow starts to form around her as she like concentrates, holding her sort of parasol. It floats over to the scarecrow that's in front of Barras, and sorry about that. And this crack of lightning juts out to try and hit this particular scarecrow. And then boop. For 13.
Hits.
Perfect. So then as I cast Witch Bolt, that's going to be a D12 for 5 points of lightning damage.
Which one were you targeting?
The one in front of Barras.
For how many points?
5.
5.
It's the best.
And that was lightning, you said?
Yes.
Excellent.
And that is
Anything
my,
else?
I believe that, that ends my turn.
And so the scarecrows respond again. Starting with the one targeting Erisea. Rolls a 10 to hit.
Erisea raises their new shield to block the attack.
The sound of wood slapping against metal as it fruitlessly strikes. The other one reaches towards Barras, rolling a 5. Gently stroking the shirt, Barras.
Ooh. Sexy. Oh, that's less sexy. Okay.
This scarecrow looks towards the two enemies in front of it and chooses to attack the humanoid. Rolling a 15 to hit.
With quick reflexes, Arisea dodges out of the way of the second attack.
The scarecrows have they do. A scarecrow coming from the main road sends a terrifying glare to Snaac, needing to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom save. Yep.
My God, there's
4.
You are frightened until the end of that scarecrow's turn. You are also paralyzed. Blouse.
Could I let go of one end of my quarterstaff, draw my short sword, and two-weapon fight?
You can.
Well, here we go. First up's the quarterstaff hit for a 17 to hit,
Striking true.
dealing 8 points of bludgeoning, and as a bonus action, his short sword whips out.
Oh my.
21 to hit.
Also striking true.
Sure. For 4 points of slashing damage.
Now, what did the quarterstaff do?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. How many points, though?
8.
There we go. With a strong smack with the quarterstaff, followed by a slash with the short sword, the spine or stick of the scarecrow is snapped, and there's a strange as the scarecrow becomes limp.
Nope, didn't like that at all. And that'll be his turn.
Arisea, you are no longer frightened.
You know, they're really not that scary now that I get a closer look. Die, fiend! And I'm going to, or Arisea is going to slash at it once more. Damn it.
A very close attempt to behead the scarecrow. The scarecrow does deftly dodge.
Well, better get more of them in here. Arisea is going to cast as a bonus action a compelled duel, turning to the one that is approaching Snaac and saying, "Hey, ugly, over here!"
That requires some sort of save, right?
A wisdom saving throw, yes.
Wisdom from the scarecrow. Scarecrow wisdom. 10.
That is a failure.
With a snapping sound, the scarecrow pivots its upper torso and then its lower torso and faces Arisea.
And that will be my turn.
Snaac, you are paralyzed.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually do anything when I'm paralyzed, right?
Correct.
Alright. And I will just end my turn.
Evaith.
Okay, this is going well. Cool. Cool. Evaith will attempt to ram the one immediately to their right, since that's elks don't have a lot of range, y'all.
I am surprised.
Okay, that's a 22.
Striking true.
All right, so it takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which of the two were you targeting?
This one.
5 points of bludgeoning. Although
Yes.
done with elkish might, it still seems to be weaker than you would want.
Sure. I will also use my rest. Damn it. I'm gonna risk an attack of opportunity, and I'm gonna try and break out of this huddle because I don't like what's happening here, and I'm gonna try and get around to the other side. So I'm gonna go basically this way.
Is that all for the elk?
Yeah, I mean, I'm using movement to get away from there, so I didn't know if there was going to be...
You ceased after
situation.
5 feet, so I was waiting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
No.
I'm getting out of there.
Two of them both will get attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
One rolling a 19, and the other
Yeah,
a 6.
the 6 will miss.
The 19 deals max 9 damage,
Woo-hoo!
slashing, and a wisdom saving throw.
Ouch.
Would that have happened while she was still within 5 feet of me?
They would have been 10 feet away by then.
Woof! Okay, and a wisdom save?
Yes.
Wow, good thing elks are super wise. That is an 8. There's no bonus.
You are now frightened of the scarecrow that struck you.
Okay. That is my turn.
All right. So which one of those two lovely gentlemen scarecrows attacked my wonderful and sweet Evaith?
Both of them attempted to, but the one on the right landed a strike.
Okay. The cloud that was over the original scarecrow dissipates, and Alicia moves her wand and points directly at that scarecrow and lets out this energy, this beam of energy that sort of changes colors as it goes, and there's this swirl of shadow that surrounds it. And as I cast, let's see, let's hope this hits. Boop. Oh, I believe that hits. I'm fairly certain
20.
that a natural 20 hits. Maybe.
That is how the rules are written.
Yeah. Cool. So, that means, oh gosh. Let's do this. So it's this plus one of those. I don't know if I can do, there we go. There we go. So that's going to be, really, that's it? Really, that's it? Cute. Love that. Well, so that's, 10 points of damage, and it's specifically going to be 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, wait, you doubled 1, if that's Chaos Bolt.
Huh?
You doubled 1 on your 8s for Chaos Bolt.
Yeah. No,
So that means it bounces.
Oh, you're right. It totally does.
Does.
I forgot about that.
Striking the next adjacent enemy.
It does. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this one. If I roll the same number. Oh yeah, if I roll the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature within 30 feet of it. And then that one gets a new attack roll. Cool. I haven't done this one. Ooh, neat. That's an 8 plus 6. That's a 14 to hit the next one.
Also striking true.
Sweet.
Please double up again.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. No. So that's 12 points of poison damage.
As the first scarecrow begins to melt away from its acidic blast, the scarecrow next to it begins to emanate a green smoke and rot instantly to the ground.
Wow,
I'll be
that was
damned.
impressive.
Oh, just something, a little something I picked up here and there. Okay.
Compelled to duel Erisea, one of the two remaining scarecrow comes charging forth, swiping its claws. Rolling a 15 to hit.
Erisea uses that new shield and continues to block every attack except for the first one.
The other scarecrow pursues a frozen target.
No.
Grouse.
There we go. Turns. And he's going to 40 feet move over here. Oh. And I guess I will do the same thing as last time. 2-up fighting. Here comes the quarterstaff. That is a 24 to hit.
Excellent.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
And then the short sword. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 to hit.
Hits.
For... Can I not... There. 6 points of slashing.
2 powerful strikes met with an unliving foe does a decent amount of damage, but not enough.
That's his turn.
Your duel has arrived, Erisea.
You and me are going to have words, friend. Words with swords!
My mom.
Oh no! Unless I can't use my weapon at all. It's a 7.
The duel is off to an excellent start.
Okay. Well, how about ye?
Snaac, you unfortunately are still paralyzed. I rescind that. You are no longer paralyzed.
All right. In that case, Snaac is going to use a cunning action to disengage. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, just over here. Gonna turn around, and he's gonna take a shot at the scarecrow that is fighting Barouse. And I've actually completely forgotten that Snaac actually has pack tactics.
Ah,
I'm
tactics.
actually gonna roll with advantage on this. take that 18.
Strikes.
All right. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage and 4 points of sneak attack.
Seeing an opportunity, Snaac uses its snack pack tactics to strike right into the neck base of the scarecrow.
Alright, I think that will be his turn.
Evade the elk.
All right, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try and mow this one down in front of Ress. So run. To 19.
Hits.
Sweet. Okay. So it is going to take. It takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and it has to succeed on a strength save of 13 or be knocked prone.
Strength. The mighty strength of a scarecrow causes it to be knocked prone.
So it just gets crunched to the ground. And that's my turn.
Elitzia, there is not but one scarecrow remaining.
All right.
Though you hear the sounds of giggling in the distance.
Oh, good. Alicia's gonna pretend that she didn't hear that giggling for the moment and worry about that one last scarecrow who's near her dear friends, and sort of reach out her hand. And as she does, there's this shadow hand that sort of extends out towards the scarecrow. And it's definitely like this cold, icy, shadowy hand that reaches out. And we're gonna do this. Hold on. Yep, there it goes. Bye. For 23 to hit.
Excellent.
Alrighty, which I believe is just that. Boop. For we'll see how well this works. That's 7 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic. The creature begins to curl and rots instantly, blackening into a goo. And initiative ends. Well, actually, initiative ends once I delete everyone from the initiative. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Bop.
Well, that was terrifying.
Elk noises.
Good work, everyone. We all contributed equally.
Yes, I knew it was a possibility that they could be trouble, but it was worse than I thought.
And while Elitzia thinks on that, we will go on to a short break.
Alrighty. Alright, see y'all back here in how long?
Somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes.
Perfect. See you back here between 10 and 15 minutes, everybody.
Sweet.
Not too far away.
Okay, bye.
Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. silent, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill or maybe two, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa. Moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no West gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slip right on the shores of you. Slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. on the shores of you. My imps slip wrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they call a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill or maybe two, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa. Moon above me, understand, and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand, and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. My imps slip-wrecked. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they called a man. Slippery on the shores of you. Another pill or maybe two, yeah. It don't make sense to me. How could I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty too? Whoa, moon above me, understand and say a prayer for me. To make you love me was my only plan. Now I'm washed up like a fish on land, just another piece of tail flopping in the sand and drinking cheap Chablis. My hair's a mess, I'm badly dressed to wreck, it's true. I got the empty bottles, but no SOS gets through. Can't even get the door, cause I look like such a whore. Slipwrecked on the shores of you. I am slipwrecked. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck, it's true. Slip-wrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go as planned. Now I'm stranded on this cheap divan by a natural disaster that they called a man. Slippery on the shores of you.
And we're back. Maybe.
All right.
There we go. There we are.
All right, getting right back to it. The party had just finished fighting off a handful of sentient scarecrow, some sort of failed project, and now find themselves a moment of respite.
Elk noises.
Oh, you know, your elk is strange. I don't know, I get weird camel vibes from it. I don't know why.
Shh, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Evade, you're a very cute elk.
Make all the boy moose go wah.
Thank you.
Take inspiration from that. You made God laugh.
Snaac is gonna kind of like pick at the remains of one of the scarecrows and kind of look it over. What is this stuff? Never seen one of these.
Me neither, but they gave me a weird feeling. These aren't the boggles that we're looking for.
No, they're not. Now that I can get sort of a closer look and maybe look at some of the pieces that Snaac picked up off the remains, would I be able to discern more about what these, constructs? Magical creations are?
A type of construct requiring a living soul to be transferred into. These ones, however, were done by someone not of professional training, it seems, as it went awry, and these became mindless, violent machines rather than the mindless, obedient machines you are used to.
Right. So, we see this occasionally. Usually they're soldiers types. That's what we have used them for. Not we per se. Obviously I've never used them that way. That would be ridiculous. But it pops up every once in a while. But they're not supposed to be on their own and out of control like this. I mean, somebody fucked up royally.
So, you're saying your people take souls and make slaves to fight for them?
They're more like undead with jobs.
Yes, thank you.
Undead. Okay.
It was something that I just never really questioned before, but it's something I'm going to have to think more about, probably.
Yep.
Like I said, it's not like it's something that I don't know if... Well, never mind.
Okay. Any other? I suppose now that the threat is gone, we could probably explore a little bit more safely.
Probably. I did... Oh dear. Did you all hear
What?
that?
What?
That sort of little giggling sound.
Beth, don't go too far. Come back. Come on.
Elk noises.
Alicia's gonna kind of look around sort of in the direction that she heard those little giggly noises from before.
Using their eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and other sensory orifices, they roll a perception check.
Oh, 9.
Unable to make them out per se, there are a handful of shadowy figures on the rooftops, bouncing around and giggling, at least making sounds as if they are giggling.
Well, it does sound like it's coming from the vague direction of the roof. I can't see it very well, but yeah, it's that way.
All right. Let's go check it out.
As soon as Erisea passes the fence line, they are struck with a ball of oil and make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. That is a 14.
Managing to get mostly out of the way, they are covered with a tarry residue, but aren't impeded in any of their travels.
Ugh.
The party now comes notice to the trio of boggles that are giggling and cackling from the rooftops.
Hey. That's not very nice. Come down here. I'm sorry, what? Does anyone... What?
Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Oh, yes. Awkward.
You just weren't able to hear them correctly the first time, but it seems like they're saying,
You stupid.
Hey! I'm not stupid.
You're stupid.
Well, hey, come down here.
Alicia doesn't understand a word that they're saying, but given... Rest, did you respond in Sylvan?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Listen. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here, and... Did you have anything to do with those horrible undead? Jury's still out as to whether or not they're slaves.
You stupid baby. Don't know where the monsters come from.
You're being very childish. Wait, are you a child?
Evaith is gonna drop the elk form.
They
'Cause-
may be children.
It's not gonna help me right now. Although I like being big, but that's fine. Okay, what's happening here?
making a dexterity saving throw, Erisea takes the bait and almost falls into a pitfall created by this little demon.
$13.
Managing to
Small
dodge
creatures.
out of the way just in time, they luckily did not fall into a fucking pile of pointy sticks.
Oh, God.
Will you stop that? Come here.
Come here.
The other voices in the distance begin echoing.
Well, come here.
Oh, God.
What is going on?
I don't know. They're just making fun of me. Calling me stupid and mocking my voice.
Hey,
Settle.
get down here, little runt. I am not speaking Sylvan. Are you going to do something? Are we doing something about this or not? That's our money
if I
mocking
had a
us.
net, I'd be able to capture them and perhaps pull them down here. But no, we said no nets.
Hey, you! Hey! Get down here! I'm
Creature
gonna.
mocks and points.
Ugh, Evaith is gonna cast Thorn Whip at this thing and try and yank it down from the roof.
Oh no!
23.
That strikes. How many hit points does it have?
It takes 4 points of piercing damage, and it's pulled 10 feet closer.
The creature panics and suddenly is screeching and making, panic sounds. And for we will go into initiative, for
Okay.
shenanigans are most likely to ensue.
Remember, we need to keep them alive.
We
Do we
need one
though?
alive.
I suppose. Although they are very annoying.
I have been waiting so long to use this song.
19.
Why is my initiative so poopy today?
But, yeah. How do I type again?
Enter.
Enter.
Thank you.
Don't forget to pick up your dice.
Then Arasail. And then. Is that plus anything? Oh, Barrows.
To whom? Oh,
Oh, sorry, no, I was picking my dice back up.
Oh, okay. Snack. What is Barrows's initiative?
13.
13. Okay. Up. Up, please. There we go. And then evade. No. And then Snack. And then evade. And then Olivia. Starting with the imps. They're not actually imps. Song is incredibly situational, so I'm very happy that you are battling these creatures. As a bonus action, a magical portal opens up next to the creature that was tugged. It panics. You can make an attack of opportunity if you should wish before it jumps through the portal.
oh, I know we want this thing alive, but
When
It's-
dealing damage, the party member, even with magic spells, can announce whether or not is it lethal or non-lethal.
Okay.
Even with fucking magic missile, that's right, kids. That's in the rule book.
Okay, well, the only thing I'm holding, I think, is... I'm not holding anything. So... Because I didn't really say that I
Sounds like
pulled
a
out
you
my...
problem.
Yeah, I didn't pull my dagger out. So I'm just going to punch it in the back of the head. Vaith is going to punch this little twerp. For a 9. There's no bonus.
Missing, unfortunately, as the creature giggles and hops through this portal and reappears. Hup.
Oh, not again.
And the trio of them all throw balls of oil. Evaith, make 3 dexterity saving.
Oh my god.
Cruel but fair. Okay. The first one is you know what? Nope, I'm gonna... Nope. It looks
Evaith
nasty, but Evaith is like, no, this isn't happening. And is going to draw kind of across your heart motion and use a luck point. So the first one is a 21. Second
Excellent.
one is a 23 on a nat 20, and the third one is a 18.
Excellent. As 3 balls of various viscosity oils are flung at you from all directions. It lands in the ground all around you, but not making contact with your skin. Arasaeus.
All right, let's try this. right. Ersaea pulls a javelin from their back and throws it at the imp that has been taunting Ersaea. For a 20 to hit.
Hits.
And this is going to be non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal harpoon damage.
Yes, somehow. They're going to use a divine smite. Which adds an extra 2d8 radiant damage, plus 1d8 against fiends.
I just wish there was a better loop in the song.
Oops. $14. 17 damage.
Flipping the javelin around so that the blunt end is
Oops.
facing forward, Ersaea yeets that son of a bitch, and thud, 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 comes an unconscious boggle.
All right, who's next?
Okay, Baros is gonna run over here, and from his belt will pull out a dart and yeet it at this boyo or girlo. I'm not assuming.
They have incredibly oversized head, hands and feet, but tiny torso, legs, and arms.
17 to hit.
It's
1d4. Eh.
Oh, I just noticed their tongues are sticking out.
7 points of piercing damage.
7 piercing damage.
Oh. Bonus action. Do I want to do anything? No. Actually, gonna use a bonus action to use my patient defense so that I'm dodging now. Till the end of my next turn.
Very well.
There we go.
Snack.
Alright, Snaac is going to use a cunning action to dash over to the downed boggle once it is his turn in the order. So it should be, yeah, right around there. So Snaac is going to go right up there. And then, as an action, I would like to try and tie the boggle up with some rope and restrain it.
Using either their sleight of hand or survival skills, Snack attempts to lasso this creature, or rather hog tie it.
All right. With a disadvantage. That's going to be a 14 survival.
All right, noted. Tie some rope around the hands and feet of the oversized hands and feet of this boggle.
And that will be Snack's turn.
Okay. Well, I don't love any of this. Let's see. How do you do the ruler again? Shift?
What was that?
How do you do the ruler? Nope, that's not it.
It's M and then 2?
Oh, okay. Okay. So that one's there. That one's there. That one's there. Got it. Okay. Yvaith is going to... Does it look like I can step over this situation, this oily situation at their feet?
It looks like so long as you do not end your turn in the place that the oil remains, you will be all right.
Okay. Scooch up just a hair. And... And Yvaith is going to cast Ice Knife at the one higher up on the wall. That one. That is a 22 to hit.
It definitely does.
Okay. And it does 5 points of piercing damage. And then it has to make a dex save.
A dex save for this tiny little nimble creature. A 6.
Okie dokie. Then it also takes... Whoa. 4 points of cold damage as the ice knife explodes.
It looks horribly wounded, black tar like blood substance pouring out of it, but it is still standing.
Right. That is Yvaith's turn.
All right. Alicia is going to move a little bit closer to the action. And see it, probably having seen Snaac getting one of the boggles. I don't think she's so concerned about keeping the rest of them alive. So that same shadowy hand reaches out and touches and reaches out to grasp. Probably the one that's looking the most hurt at this point.
That would be the one that recently was exploded.
Yep. Sure. Burp. So that's a 22 to hit.
Definitely strikes.
Perfect. For 1 point of necrotic damage.
Ow!
And just for funsies, for Litzia's bonus action, she sort of almost reaches inward. She kind of gathers herself, and there's this sort of drawing herself inward. There's this burst of shadow around her, and as she sort of is gathering almost more spell power, essentially. As I convert 2 of my sorcery points into an extra spell level.
Wow.
An extra level 1 spell. That's my turn.
Whenever you're ready.
Sorry, that's me. I forgot.
All right. Being damaged and seeing the condition of the other boggle, these two. As they begin to run away, one of the boggles turns around and right there. In this entire cone pours out an oily substance onto the ground. Erisea.
Shepherd,
Yeah.
where does this oily substance come from?
Your mouth.
Hmm. Right. Um. Hey, I can make it. Sort of. Are we counting around the tree, or?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can make it. Nope. Does that count? I don't know.
It says 35 feet to the dot you have right now.
Okay.
You'll be able to get to here.
And I will throw another javelin, I guess, at this one. At the one that's furthest away. Non-lethally. Hey, 21.
Hits.
I'm going to run forward and hurl my javelin. Dealing 7 points of damage.
Wait, you said, now when you said furthest, okay, that helps. Yeah. Blah. Yet another of these boggles are knocked unconscious.
You're all alone now, friend. Just give up.
Jesus Christ. Burroughs will run over here, drawing his quarterstaff and hoping for the best. There we go. That is a 19.
Hits.
1d8. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Was this lethal or non?
Non-lethal, if that's what everyone's doing.
And thus, initiative is reversed.
Huh.
Yes. And you. Okay. All right. Combat ends.
How we looking?
Well, we have 3 of them.
You only need one.
No, that's not accurate. We need all of them because they are all worth money.
Right, but we only need one of them alive, right?
Yes, but are you really going to just kill something that is now defenseless and unconscious?
I mean, maybe.
I'm not opposed to the idea.
Okay, does anybody else... I have rope on me. Does anyone else have rope? We could make like a makeshift sort of something, if that
Look,
would
I
make you happy.
I have
I already got
rope.
this one tied up. We can just get rid of the other 2.
I bought rope. I
Okay.
am so excited it's actually going to come in handy. I mean,
Lend me what you have then, Alicia. Let me see if I can make something.
all right, Alicia will hand off to Avaith the 50 feet of hempen rope.
I've got rope too, but silk ropes are friends only.
You'll have to show me at some point.
Wait, why?
I mean,
Oh my god,
Maybe later.
Briss. Evaith is gonna start trying to kind of jimmy together a very rudimentary, not quite a net, but tie the ropes together in such a way that the knots do create like a base in an attempt to have something to like, we could tie them to it and then drag them behind us grouped together.
Alicia puts all of their sleight of hand skills on the table in an attempt to make an elaborate net rope bag thing.
Yeah, okay. sleight of hand?
I can
Yes.
assist with this if that's possible.
It sure is.
Listen, show me what you know. I'm not opposed. Because I'm gonna need it. I'm really gonna need it.
Oh, God.
Fuck it. I'll use
Nope,
another luck
can't show
point.
that not on air.
I'm gonna use another luck point for one of these really sad attempts. Whoa.
Hey.
Okay. 18.
With some help and guidance from Barrows, they assembles a sort of complex netting device in order to keep the trio of them tied together in a dragging formation.
Yeah.
Looks like you're pretty handy with that rope there too, Eveth.
I mean, listen, you pick
Or
things
these are
up.
the wrong size.
Hey, no worries. We can all just trade tips later.
Okay. For the first time ever, Avaith is a little nervous about that. But yeah, it's basically a situation wherein they are individually tied, and then all of them are tied to this like flat net surface, kind of, so that we can drag it. Easy as pie.
Do we
All
want to question them while we're still here?
Let them sleep.
Well, hold on. We questioned all of them?
One of them.
Alright, well then let's pick one to keep alive and kill the other two.
Well, what if they're worth
Ooh.
more money alive? Is my only concern.
Well, did the guy say they were worth more alive?
He didn't not say that,
It
and we
wasn't.
won't know for sure.
It wasn't particularly clear. Might be right there, Eveth, that they might be worth more.
They also
I don't
weren't
like
exactly
this.
hurting us.
They were trying to.
Wait. Evaith, were you hurt by those disgusting globules of gunk?
Yvette kind of like looks over their person. I think this scratch is from that scarecrow, but I'm fine. They didn't. I mean, did you see me? Literally, it was like left, right. They couldn't touch me.
Right, so I think they're more tricksters than harmful.
Okay, well then we'll just kill them.
But it seems like their purpose is not exactly as harmful as, the scarecrows. They might not deserve to die. I mean, send them back to their own plane of existence, sure, but kill them?
We don't get paid if we send them back to their own plane of existence.
I don't know
Ress.
how to do that, but someone must, and we'll get paid for bringing them back.
Let's take them to what's his name, Balhador, and let him worry about it.
Exactly. And, surely they must have some place in this grand existence of ours, even if they did call me stupid. It just seemed like prankster kids more than anything.
And they
All right, hold
did
on,
try
hold
to
on.
ruin your shiny new armor.
Alright, hold on.
So I can
Hey,
just
guy.
clean it.
Do you know what an invasive species is?
No?
Alright. Let me explain it to you like this. Nature has a certain order to it, right? There are certain things that belong here. And when you introduce something that don't belong here, the things that do belong here don't always have a way to keep them out. And what eventually happens is the things that don't belong here eventually find a way to force everything that does belong here out, and then you throw everything off. So what I'm saying, these things, I ain't never seen them before. They don't really belong here. And I don't want them to stick around in case they bring more.
That's why I'm saying send them back.
No.
Wes, we need money.
If we send them back, they're gonna bring more.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, this place, there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, there's a couple of assholes who could, really take us out, but for the most part, we can do whatever we want. And then they bring all their friends, and then, it's like one of those parties where nobody leaves ever.
Right, but there must be some way that they're arriving here. If we close that portal or pathway, they can't come back.
Right. That's why we leave one alive for now, and then get them to tell us about it.
I mean, we
Rest,
definitely
you're
kill our
doing that
unwanted
thing.
house guest for sure.
Yes, but you're doing that thing where you're assigning meaning where there is none.
They're living creatures.
Look, big guy, if you don't want to do it, I can do it for you.
We don't need to kill. First of all, if we're going to try to convince them of anything, it's probably better that the other two of them aren't dead, because I don't know that that's going to entice the last one to tell us much.
Or it'll entice them more.
Oh, that's an interesting point. The threat of death is often a great way to get somebody to answer your questions, although sometimes they will lie to get out of the situation. Maybe we just threaten to kill one of them if they don't answer our questions and sort of leave the threat sort of hanging there, but without actually doing it. I see both sides of this argument.
Press, you look upset.
Look, I understand. Look, it's very easy to just say, oh, we'll kill them because they don't belong here. Because they might kill us. But because they would do the same to us, right? But I have to believe that we can be better than that.
You guys, what do you think?
Honestly, I'd rather not get muck and blood on my shirt. We just take them back to the old wizard dude, get our money.
Okay. Rest, if you really don't want to kill them, then we'll just take them back to Malhador. Can we agree on that much?
Yes, I mean, Balhadur is probably the best one to be able to send them back if there's ever a way to do that. Right?
Okay, but if they get sneaky and we have to kill them, are you going to be okay with that?
I would prefer not to kill anything if we don't have to.
Okay, but the thing is, sometimes
if it's a
you
matter
have
of life
to.
and death, of course, but as you've seen, there are other ways.
Evaith will just pat Ress on the arm and grab one end of this rope thing and start dragging these creatures the way we came.
Wish I could select multiple ones.
I'll go slow. Boop.
And the party is traveling back home now?
Yes.
Very well.
Snaac, as we're walking, look, I understand you want to protect your people, and these are a threat to that, but do you really think that killing everything that encroaches on your land is the best way?
Well, I don't know if it's the best way, but I know it's the way that works.
Even if that makes you no better than those things we killed over there?
Look, they want to come into our turf, cause trouble. I'm not going to lose sleep over keeping us safe.
All right. I understand, you know. I do.
I wish I could say the same.
Maybe one day.
I guess we'll see. But anyway, they're kind of getting ahead of us. We should catch up.
Right, yes. Let's go.
So as they travel back to town, if one person can use their survival skills to navigate the party back home, and another to use perception to keep an eye out for shenanigans.
I think Alicia, since she was the one who sort of found their way here in the first place, would probably be the best one to at least lead everyone back, I suppose.
Very well.
I guess Evade can keep an eye out.
That is a 19.
Oh. That is a 15.
All right. So, the party return to Singcaster. Once I can actually open the gate. There we go. Fortunately, the path was clear enough and safe enough for them to return without any other curveballs or encounters.
Okay, well, let's go see the Dragonborn.
Did we have any questions for our little friends?
I mean, do we want to ask them now before we get there?
Well, I was considering actually waking one of them up, but
Well, we should do that outside of town then, right? Before we go in.
at least just to make sure that, you know, that maybe there's some pressing information. Maybe there was something very bad that we should not have left behind there.
Okay, wake them up, I guess.
Ah, shit, it's the goose.
You got
Oh,
something
stealing
against
my
a goose?
stuff.
He's just very territorial.
What? Okay. Evaith will not necessarily untie them, but kind of like kick one of them with the tip of their boot and nudge it awake. Oh, I would have to be over here. Boink.
RSA will get down on one knee to kind of get to be eye level. We're close to with one of them, the one that is awake. Hey there, little fella. Listen. Pretty sure I'm the only one that speaks Sylvan. We don't want to hurt you. Well, okay, some of us don't want to hurt you, but I don't want to hurt you. I would like. Well, the thing is, you don't belong here. You have your own plane. A plane that you belong to, that you were born to. We have to send you back there.
If I don't belong here, you don't belong here.
No. I belong here. I was born here. Yes, I do. Anyway, we need to know, was there anything else back where we found you?
Let me go and I'll tell you.
Well, see, I have a friend here that he thinks that we should just kill you. I don't think so. I would much rather just send you back to your own plane where you belong. Safe and sound. My friend, however, looking expectantly at Snaac, thinks that we should just kill you and be done with you. But, I'd much rather send you somewhere safe. So, how about it?
Use your persuasive skills to see if it feels groovy. It was a very dramatic roll.
The 9.
You. What you want to know?
Well, where did those things come from to start?
What things?
Well, okay, how about where did you come from? As in, how did you get here? And who made those scarecrow things?
Same way as you did. The old world's knowledge.
Sorry, the old what?
The old world's knowledge.
Old world knowledge. You say that's how I came to be here?
No.
What?
You asked 2 questions.
I have, yes, I've asked 2 questions.
I give 2 answers.
I see, so the old world knowledge brought you here, and...
No. Thieves is old world. Things.
Oh, okay. And what was the other answer?
We got here the same way you did.
But I was born here.
Yeah.
And you were born here?
Yeah.
They're saying that they were born here.
But are they telling you the truth?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if they are, then that means there's a bigger one somewhere.
Say it could use their insight to discern whether or not it is telling the truth.
Yes.
E.
What happened to my dice? There we go. Whoa.
You are certain that this creature is not trying to deceive you.
No,
It's being a bit difficult with its answers, but it is telling the truth.
It seems pretty truthful. I mean, fairly straightforward. Where is your mother then? Friend? Where's your mother?
Right there.
The
I'm
creature
sorry.
points towards the town.
Your mother is in town.
What's up?
What is her name?
Oh.
You don't know your mother's name?
Didn't meet us, but we know them.
Right.
it.
what does it say? What?
It's saying that it was born here and its mother lives in town.
Wait, what?
They don't know who their mother is.
They're multiplying.
Okay, whoa. But hold on. We were sent out there. How is that possible?
Not entirely sure.
Okay. We're gonna draw a lot of attention if we just drag these things through town.
One last question. What are you doing here? Like, what is your purpose? Are you just causing mischief? Do you have a plan?
Plans require too much thinking. We have to have fun.
I see. Okay. Well, we're going to take you to someone who might know how to send you to where you belong. To, the plane that your people come from. Trust me, you're going to love it there. There's other people like you. It's going to be great.
I am where I came from. Where can I go?
Oh.
Well, we'll have to figure that out, I suppose. Come. You've helped us out. Well, hold on. Are there any other questions that you think we should be asking?
My question for you all, is how are we actually gonna get them through town without drawing attention to the fact that we're bringing demons into town? Like, have we considered that at all?
You can stuff them in that bag.
Always just knock them out and put a tarp over them.
Those are both sound ideas.
What is this feeling? Is this guilt? I do not like this feeling.
Here, I
I
got it.
live with every day.
Boras is gonna unarmed strike the creature non-lethally.
Oh, okay. I was try to convince
Knocking it right back out.
I'm just concerned because we know that it takes something very powerful to bring them here or to bring them into existence. And if that whatever brought them here is in town.
Okay, so we need a way to figure out who is responsible.
It's got to be someone very powerful.
Well, you know this town better than I do. Any names at the top of your head?
I'm new here, but my first thought would be the five. They're powerful, right? Are they powerful magic
twist.
users?
Some of them, yes. Some of them are powerful magic users, but
I don't think they'd be the type to.
But maybe that means they would exactly be the type to.
I mean, that's pretty typical for where I'm from. For the leaders to be the one doing the shady shit like this, but I don't know here.
Shepherd, can Evaith wild shape into like a large dog?
I don't see what would stop you.
That's what they would like
Besides
to
the
do.
lack of dog.
Yeah, just put another camel down. Like, I was having a fun time with that.
Dog.
Dog, perfect. Great. So this
So cute.
reddish wolf, comma, vicious. This reddish dog, Evaith is trying to, as as pungent and unpleasant as it may be, is trying to get a really, really good lock on the way these things smell, and wants to see if they can pick up any scent of that or any trace of that as they move through town.
Using their puppy perception.
Puppy perception, oh no!
Pupception.
Okay, hold on, let me pull up my...
You know, I really like this form. It's adorable, and I think I want one.
Okay.
Yeah, you just you go ahead and tell Yvette that you want her to be a puppy, and that they will stay like that because you want a pet.
What?
Listen. Okay. So wisdom, perception checks, advantage, hearing or smell. Okay, good. Cool. Whoop. Okay. Why isn't it? Is something happening where it's not? Oh, got it. It's not that great. That's 12.
All right, you have the scent for now. We will see whether or not you pick it up in town.
Okay. Oh, cool.
All right, well, to Balhadur then.
To Balhadur.
Using theater of the mind, the creatures are still being dragged behind the party.
Didn't we stuff them in a bag?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh God.
And an
Harass
initiative
everyone.
is
I'm sorry.
challenged.
Oh
Not heeding Barrous's warning.
Who puts his goose here?
God damn this demon goose.
Put this goose here.
No.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, the best initiative roll Alicia gets for the evening.
Wow.
All right, so it looks like I have been going first, period, like the entire times. All right, so it starts with Goose, and then Snack, and then Litzia, Browse, Dog, Victim. Do I have cute battle music? Besides the goblin music, I guess I will just use...
Oh God.
And the goose!
Oh, the
I need to
goose.
pull up the fucking stats for a goose.
Untitled Goose Showdown.
Goose.
This is so hardcore.
All right. Turns out, here we go. Let's go with these stats. All right. The goose. Just filled with avian fury, charges towards Erisea and uses its goose attack. I need a goose. Hawk, good enough. Goose strike. Did it roll? It did. 22 to hit. This goose
Taken
means
by
business.
surprise, Erisea has no blocks.
Taking 1 slashing damage.
Ow!
Snack.
Yes. Oh boy. Snack is going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's about. I think that was like Yeah, about there. Snack's gonna take a shot at the goose with his short bow.
Pack tactics, which you would have disadvantage from the fatigue, but normal dice roll.
I think disadvantage on attacks is second level of.
Oh, you are right. You only have 1 point.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be a 10 to hit.
Misses. The goose is too strong.
Little bastard. And then that's gonna be my turn.
Elitzia.
From the point of her wand, her parasol, she's just like, it creates this like cold burst of air surrounding the goose, and the goose has to make a Constitution saving throw.
A goose con. Goose constitution. 5.
Okay, great. As it gets a little, it's a very chilly goose at this point. Hold on.
So what does this do?
So this is, it takes 5 points of cold damage. And it has disadvantages on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
There is now a gooseicle in front of Arisea.
Yep. Very frosty goose. The little ice forms on its little feathers.
I warned you.
Yeah, you certainly did, and I didn't listen.
Can dogs laugh? Because if they could, whatever sound that would be is what you would hear right now.
Boxes can laugh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's just carry on as if that didn't happen.
The stream suddenly switched to... Oh, never mind. We fixed it.
Sorry, pressed a button. Camera person pressed the wrong button. I'm glad you got
Oops.
Whoops, indeed. It's fine.
While they're walking, Snack's gonna like go over to like the frozen goose and see if it's still alive.
Using a medicine check to discern the current status of the goose.
Ooh, okay. Medicine 17.
You can confirm that the goose is expired underneath the ice.
All right. In that case, Snack is going to just grab the goose carcass and carry it with him.
All right, Snack is carrying one gooseicle.
Waste not, want not.
It's a delicacy, I've heard.
I want to mash it up a bit to make a pate.
I only regret I didn't use something that involved fire, and then we could have ended with that goose was cooked, but oh well.
Wait, why are you booing? I thought we were going to cook it.
Oh my god.
It's a turn of phrase, Snack.
Evaith is definitely keeping their nose to the ground as well as we move through town as a note.
Oh, God, what is that smell?
Oh.
Ugh. Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Fell in the swamp. Sorry, going for
Yeah,
a
so when
bath.
I was telling him, I was... Oh! Oh, God! Oh, you all need a bath!
There was a skunk.
Hey now, we are.
Oh, it smells like a fucking squad of skunks.
Alicia's gonna try and like
We're getting tomato juice.
wave some scented smoke over the tarp, the sack or whatever that we're carrying all of the imps in. Alicia will wave some like a waft of like, it's like kind of purpley and a little glittery scented smoke over them to try and make the smell go away.
Elitzia Febreze the turd bag as the party moves forward.
Oh, you could market that, Elitzia.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, it like traps odors and stops them from spreading. It's almost like it's getting at them at the source. So you're hitting them with a spell that's like bringing in this breeze of fresh air. It's like a hit of it. Like it makes a sound like a breeze.
I'll have to keep that in mind. And as a way to make some money, I think.
Yeah, you could bottle it. That'd be great.
I don't know if I can. It's just sort of like like a perfume of sorts. So I just do it.
Just sniff these people over here. Sniff these people over here.
So far, no change in scent.
Aw, good dog. It's a good dog. It's a good doggy.
Ooh, I'll snap at both of them and then keep
No,
walking.
Hey,
Perhaps don't pet the dog. It's never a good idea to pet strange animals.
It's not a very friendly dog.
Make a perception check by this well.
They're a little reactive to people.
I think that's it. I gotta check. 16.
The smell is getting more potent as you start to reach the center of town. Doesn't seem to be coming from this tiefling or goblin, though. Oh, weird dog.
must be the wind. Does anyone know whose dog this is?
She's with us. Just let us sniff you. Don't worry, but don't try and pet the dog.
They're curious, but they really
Hi.
Please don't pet our puppy.
The smell is getting warmer.
I don't bite at her. She's kind of cute.
The smell is colder on these people. Warmer. Warmer. Hot. Jesus Christ, you're on fire.
Evade is gonna start tugging at one of Arisae's pant legs.
What is it, girl? Is Jimmy falling down the well? I think they're trying to communicate.
I think she's got a scent, is what she's got.
I know.
I'm gonna do the pointer, the full-on like straight spine. In this direction.
Which one, Evade? No, two there. 2 of the 5 mine.
Listen, all I'm saying is not really worth our time to be. Oh, hey there, little pupper. Ah,
Hello there. Sorry to bother you.
Shepard, which one does Evade think it smells stronger on?
make a perception check.
Okay. Whoa. Evade is gonna use their last luck point.
You have advantage on those, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Advantage on stinkers.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean to. Okay, that's fine. I'll still use a luck point because I dropped it. So. Wow. 11 is the highest of all of those.
The answer to your question is neither. It's weird seeing a dog. You know, I haven't really seen a lot come across the ocean. Did you have this imported?
We found it on our travels. We were thinking of maybe...
You found it?
Yes. It was in the wild. Strange, right? Maybe it's some sort of fey creature.
I recommend you take that over to the wizard. Make sure you know what you got. It might not actually be a dog. He is right on that. It could be a wolf or some other fey spirit. I heard something about a shape-shifting tar monster from Balhadur recently.
And that's definitely what it is. An icky, shape-shifting tar monster.
Then you might as well just put it down.
We will consider it.
We were, in fact, just headed towards the wizard Balhadur ourselves, actually.
Ah, well, he would be the most informative person in the town when it comes to the arcade and those that we do not understand.
All the fur on the back of Yvaith's neck is standing up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, little one?
Oh, don't
Remind
worry.
me what each of their perspective roles are. I can't remember.
To the left is Alphonse LeBlanc, who is in charge of community outreach, I believe. Yes. And then Arthur Pembroke is in charge of import-export.
Right. Mr. LeBlanc, can I speak to you over here for a moment? Away from Mr. Pembroke for just a moment.
Yeah,
something
I feel weird about it, but I know your mom, so...
It's a personal matter. And Arase is going to look at Yvaith kind of pointedly.
Oh.
So,
what's going on, little Verno?
Yes, I was just wondering, anything strange going on with my mother? She hasn't really been speaking very well to me, and she's been gone a long time.
Yeah, that's true. She's been getting a lot more stressed lately. A lot of work going on. Seems to be getting more tired. I think that's why she uses that ghost version of herself, so she doesn't have to travel as much anymore.
I was just thinking, seeing as, your part of your role is to kind of have community outreach.
Yep.
Perhaps we could organize some kind of party for when she comes back. Let her know that the community appreciates her and all the work that she's been doing.
I recognize that that's a kind gesture. It would be very appreciated for most folk, but I feel like your mother would be a bit upset that we spend city funds on just her own self. If anything, she'd prefer us find out whose next birthday it is and celebrate them instead.
Right.
That whole everything is about the people or whatever she's on about.
Right. Okay. Well, seems my message was not well received. We must be going to Balhadur to go and find out about this tar monster.
All right, well, I'll let you know if I see anything weirder than normal happening with your ma or whatever.
Yes, please do.
In the meantime, Yvaith was sniffing around the tree earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was so potent and so familiar that it almost burned your nostrils. The scent that you are looking for is coming from this tree. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case, friends, we're going to switch to the other view. So, if you want to put your cameras on,
Put your game face.
put your game face, and we're switching over in 3 and a 2 and a 1. I believe we are. Let me just double check that real
Whoa.
quick. Okay, 1 second. Apparently not. Hold on. We tried. And there we are. We have faces.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello. Oh my gosh, and it's a Deej. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching some Talespire this wonderful evening. So we're going to go around and do our introductions, and everybody tell us who you are, where we can find you, all of that fun stuff. And let's start with Ayo, it's a Deej. Let's start with Bo, because
Oh,
that's where they are.
hi. I'm Bo. You can find me on Twitter at DorkyTeacher. You can find me on Twitch at just DorkyTeacher, where we play all sorts of video games. This Tuesday, we will be continuing with the Telltale's Batman, and then later on, I will be over on Lucas G Variety, also on Tuesday, for the likely finale or semi-finale of our Alien RPG game. And then Wednesday, we will be playing on my channel Divinity Original Sin 2. And then Thursday, some more Batman. Saturday, I have a game over on the Initiative Order. We will be doing a kind of first look at the Avatar RPG. So I'm very, very excited about
Ooh,
that.
hype for the Avatar RPG.
Yeah, it looks super cool. I'm like just looking at everything already. I'm just like, the hype is real. So be sure to check that out on Saturday.
Amazing. RJ.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ. You can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things of my life and sometimes stream video games with my friends. Got a full list this week, I believe.
Yeah.
Monday, it's over at the Indoor Adventurers channel, where we're doing a homebrew campaign. We just met the moon goddess Elistray, and our paladin got a shield made from her forge. It uses some really neat 4E rules, where if you attack someone, you get HP back to like someone within your party. It's rad as fuck. Wednesday, I'm over at Lantern New Wars, where I'm playing a halfling paladin of dedication. Well, he's gonna spec into dedication, and he likes to cook for his friends. Like they kill a monster and he'll cook it up for them. Thursday, over at G Game Nights, that's with a K, where we're doing Good Society game with magic. I just sold my arm to a demon.
Cool.
Probably shouldn't do that.
And we're about to fight my werewolf brother for trying to kidnap someone's little sister.
Wow.
It's a rom-com, apparently.
Sure, that checks out.
Saturdays not this Saturday, but we do play a game of Mistborn every 2 weeks over at GGK once again. I play a Conjure spy. If you don't know what a Conjure is, don't worry about it. I just need to borrow your face for a while. And finally, Sundays in the AM, before this game, you can catch me over at the Hype Goblins channel, where I play Sorcerer Bard. Whew! They are hunting down someone who got kidnapped, and he is now a Tressum. That's a highlight. Well, that's it for me.
Amazing. All right, Chris.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chris. Yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place. You can follow me on Twitter at Kiss of Hemlock. Currently, besides here on Sunday evenings, you can also catch me over on the Nerdsmith Network on Tuesday nights. Also part of the Fey Forge Network, we are running a short-term campaign every Wednesday evening that is sponsored by Kobold Press, and it is a Roll20 Spotlight game. It's supposed to be a dungeon crawl, but it's more of a comedy of errors, if we're being honest with ourselves here. But it's a lot of fun. Also a member of the Fey Forge Academy podcast, which is a 5e actual play podcast set in a magical school. it's a lot of fun. Have some neat stuff coming up. Some stuff can't really talk about it yet, but you should definitely stay tuned. That's it for me.
And Rack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all pronouns, I've been Rakolai, Rakolai, or Rakolai. Doesn't really matter to me how you pronounce it. You can find me on Twitter at Rakolai. That is RAKO capital IAI. You can thank the other individual who has the actual Rakolai tag for getting their account suspended so that I can't get it back. You can also find me here on Twitch. I haven't really been streaming as much lately, mostly part to the recent kerfuffle with the bot raids going on. But eventually I do plan to get back to it. Not sure when. And I also do art commissions. So if you need a character portrait or maybe some emotes for your own channel, hit me up. We can talk some rates. I do first-time customers discounts.
Yeah. All right. Media Flare.
Let's be.
And hey, Rack, can you just say something super quick? I just need Rack to say one word real quick.
One word.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead.
All right. How's it going, everybody? I am Media Flare. I am your DM, and I do a lot of tabletop streaming and voice acting. If you are looking for just that right voice for your OC and you want some help with that, I got you. Otherwise, I have a very open schedule, so if you're looking for someone to help DM or play in one of your games, go ahead and hit me up. You can find me on Twitter at MediaFlare, also twitch.tv/MediaFlare. I only stream 1 day a week right now for Dungeon Master prep for this game.
Yay!
But as my schedule gets more filled, I will have more going on my channel as well.
Perfect. And I believe that leaves me. Hi, everybody. I'm Lady Dame, and this has been my channel. I am the Lady Dame pretty much everywhere that's important. Let me see what all my stuff is. I'm a late night variety streamer here on Twitch. You can find me obviously here every Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming with these wonderful people in Into the Fey. You can also find me on Monday nights. No, sorry. Every other Monday, I'm playing chill indie games for this month because it's Ye-August on my channel. I've been playing West of Loathing, so I'll be playing that tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Pacific. On Tuesdays, I read super awesome classic stories. This month, we've been reading A Girl of the Limberlost, which is one of my very favorite stories, and that's Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Pacific. I am also the host of Smutty Saturday, which is also here on this channel, 9 p.m. Pacific, where myself and a bunch of fabulous people come together and we read smut of varying qualities. Last night was a whole heck of a lot of fun, but I'm excited about this week because this next Saturday I have Media Flare joining us as well as Mel. I'm so excited. So come check that out. It's a really good time. I'm also in a show over on Gona Hawkins' channel every other week. We were off this week, but we'll be back next week. In Shifting Echoes, which has a phenomenal cast. We just had our first session, and it's gonna be great. Where I play my wonderful darling Jerry the Kanku. I'm trying to think what else. I believe that's all I've got going on right now, this very moment. But if you like the stream, also I am an affiliate for Friday Afternoon. A couple little promo things. I'm an affiliate for Friday Afternoon Tea. If you love nerdy loose leaf tea and supporting small women-owned businesses, you can check us out at Friday Afternoon Tea using the referral link, and also you can get 10% off using the code LadyDame for all of your loose leaf tea needs. Today I have been drinking the Earl Grey tea, which was the June special. It is delicious. You can't find the Earl Grey, but you can get the Smut Tea blend, which is the blend that Friday and I came up with together. It's quite good, but there's all sorts of stuff. If you like Zelda themed teas, it's fantastic. The other thing that's kind of new for me, with all of the kerfuffle with everything that's been going on with Twitch, I know a lot of people are looking for other ways to support channels, and by all means, check out, follow everybody here. Everybody here has follow their Twitter links, follow their Twitch links, check out their I know a lot of people have like Ko-fis and Patreons and et cetera, please go support all of these wonderful people here. If you want to support this channel specifically, I also have a Ko-fi. I also just started a fan house app, or a fan house where you can find some cool stuff that I've been posting there. Right now it's been character playlist for my own personal PCs. There's also some tarot card readings. There's all sorts of stuff. So go ahead, check that out. It's been really fun so far, and I would love to do more. So I believe that's everything. I feel pretty good. I was thinking we could send a raid. It looks like Indoor Adventures is playing the little... There's nobody on Talespire right now that I could find. But we do... Since RJ's wearing the shirt right now, it seems like a good idea to send some love over to Indoor Adventures.
They're doing Ram and the Frost Maiden tonight.
Oh, perfect!
Oh, nice.
So, everybody... Right, we're going to send the raid over to Indoor Adventures. They are on follower and subscriber only chat, which is understandable. If you are following and or subscribe to them, I do have 2 different raid things for them. So go send some love, give them a follow. Absolutely. They're a great group. So everybody have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all next week for more Into the Fae.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye now.
Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn, pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me. Then you came along and really blew my mind, and now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined, cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck its true, shipwrecked on the shores of you. The night turns into day, I'm still in lingerie. I think I'll take another pill. It don't make sense to me. How can I possibly be so washed up and feel so dirty still? The moon above me seems to understand as others walk the avenue. The night you shoved me did not go